Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and today I'll be sharing with you my experiences with 3 types of accommodations in China because, well, China operates on a different law. Alright, let's go. Before I go into detail about the 3 accommodations, you should know that China, by law, requires you to submit your passport and visa information to the local authorities within 24 hours of arriving at your destination. Doesn't matter if you booked at an Airbnb or homestay, doesn't matter if you're staying at your friends or relatives, doesn't matter if you're living on the streets without a home, you still need to go to the police station to register yourself. Okay? Okay, let's go. Fun fact, Airbnb is not blocked in China, which means you can access it without a VPN. Airbnb will ask you for your name, your passport number, and the whole identification shabam. Then the hosts are supposed to send all that information to the local authorities on your behalf because that's required by law. But you know, sometimes they don't always do that. They never asked to actually see my passport or ID, and they never mentioned anything about going to the police station. The real question is, did you ever register with the police yourself? Nope, never did. What? Have you ever gotten in trouble for it? Nope, not yet. Would you recommend others to register with the police? Yes, definitely. You should always register yourself with the police. Did you ever register with the police yourself? Nope. Oh my gosh, my number 1 tip is stairs. Some Airbnbs are located ridiculously high up in the apartment, like on the 12th floor. How do I know? Because I've experienced it, and there are no elevators. So you're gonna have to carry your luggage all the way up to the 12th flight of stairs. And then the next day, when you go down to eat breakfast or to get some food, you're gonna have to walk back down and then come back up and walk back down and come back up. It's not easy for a tourist. Yeah, so make sure you read the description because China doesn't have elevators and the stairs are really narrow. It's perfect for like 2 people to walk side by side, and that's it. In China, you pay for what you get, as always, anywhere in the world actually. In photos, the inside might look well decorated and nice and tidy, and sometimes they do end up like pretty well decorated and really nice in person, but what you don't see is the public areas, the stairs, the neighborhood, and what the streets look like. It might feel a little ghetto or a little bit sketchy, something you might not be used to. Okay, so here's the thing. Not all hotels will accommodate foreigners. International brands like Ritz-Carlton, 4 Seasons, and Hilton will accommodate foreigners. They will accommodate you, and in general, large hotels in busy touristy areas will accommodate you, but small inns or really cheap hotels will not. Why is that the case? Because hotels need to file all kinds of complicated and costly paperwork in order to gain a special license that will allow them to accommodate foreigners. Cheaper hotels would rather just not go through all that hassle, and frankly they don't really need to because they have the other 500,000 people as guests, Chinese people with national IDs. So foreigners are only a small population, they're only a small amount of guests. Do you need to register with police? No, you don't need to. The hotel will register you. When you check in, the hotel is supposed to scan your passport and file a registration report for you on your behalf within 24 hours of your arrival. It is the hotel's responsibility. Is it hard finding a hotel if you're a foreigner? No, not really. Just go to larger hotels. If you go to a smaller hotel, they will probably reject you. Then in that case, just move on, go to the next hotel. There's plenty of hotels in the city. If you are looking for a hotel in the countryside, that will be a little bit more difficult for you. But otherwise, you should be completely fine. According to a quick Google search, the definition of a homestay is living inside a spare room of a real home while the homeowner is there. I use Ctrip, which is the largest online travel company in China, to look for homestays. I find that you can find homes where you have the apartment all to yourself and you never have to meet the homeowner, and homes where you are living with the homeowner. So I think the language of homestay is a bit loose here, a bit more flexible. You might encounter variations of what I said earlier, which is why reading the description is vital. If you're using Ctrip or looking through any apps that help you find hostels and homestays in Chinese, make sure to verify with the host or owner that they do accommodate foreigners. It's marked on a Ctrip app whether or not they accommodate foreigners. If you're confused, you can always call in. If you look at the English version of Ctrip, the results might be different from the Chinese version of Ctrip because the English website already filters out a lot of the hotels and homestays that cannot accept foreign customers. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you've learned something, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Until next time, bye bye!